Hi everyone, this is Amy with Keto Life. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to be making a banana cream pie chaffle today. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while. Now, if you've ever worked with banana extract or tasted, different things with banana extract, you will notice that they don't always, really come out tasting like the traditional banana nut bread or anything like that. So this is what I've normally used. This is Watkins imitation banana extract. So I did a little research and I ordered a couple of different options to try. This is banana extract organic. So I'm going to give that one a try. This one is bakery emulsion. Now these are all, this one says natural and artificial flavor. The ingredients is water, glycol, natural and artificial flavors, gum, gluten-free. So now when I smell it, it definitely has a stronger, deeper banana flavor. But it still sort of has that artificial smell, like, like this one. But when I smell these two and then I smell this one is a lot more noticeably weaker in the smell. So I think these are going to give us a lot better taste too. So I'm going to, this one I think might be my favorite. I'm not sure. So I'm going to probably have to do at least 2 of these, but I'll put the links in the description box. If you want to order and try any of these, the links will be in the description box. If you only have this, that's fine too. Whatever banana extract you have, you can certainly use it. You might want to just, use a little extra of this to make sure and taste your batter and see if you get, a nice banana flavor that you like. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to separate our egg yolk from our egg white. And we're going to go ahead and put our yolk right into our saucepan. To our egg yolk, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of golden monk fruit. And go ahead and just stir that together. Set that aside. Okay, to our egg white, 3 tablespoons of my super fine almond flour. I will list a link to this below. I like this one because it's lower in carbs than some of your traditional almond flours. It is also blanched, which means the outer skin of the almond is removed. So I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of that in my bowl. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of my golden monk fruit, 1 tablespoon of cream cheese that is going to be heated in the microwave for 5 seconds. I'm going to add a nice pinch of pink Himalayan salt. We want this to be like a nice salty crust, just like you would make a traditional crust. And I love to add just a few pecans to my crust. So I'm going to chop those up. I'll add in those. Let's go ahead and stir this together. And there you have it. There's our beautiful looking chaffle crust. And I just want to point out, sometimes people ask, can I use coconut flour if I don't have almond? And typically the answer is yes, although I have found that sometimes you need to drastically reduce the amount of coconut flour because it's very, very absorbent. So I tried this with coconut flour and it became really, really thick, like a real pie crust. Do you see this? This was me giving it a shot with my same recipe with coconut flour. This is actually a beautiful crust. So if you wanted to make a traditional pie crust, this is amazing. So I'm probably going to do another recipe with a real pie in a real pie plate using this as my crust. So just so you know, it does matter, and sometimes it may or may not work if you substitute out a flour in one of my recipes. So this is our crust, so I'm going to go ahead and get that in there. I have a little bit of heavy cream in my measuring cup here, so that's why it looks kind of funny. So we're going to go ahead and close that, let that cook. For the fun part, this is to make our pudding, our banana pudding. We're going to have about 1/4 cup of heavy cream in a microwavable bowl, and we're going to heat that up for about 30 seconds and give it a stir. And then in our saucepan, we have our egg yolk mixture with our sweetener. And I'll show you the next step. I'll be right back. I'm looking for a nice golden brown texture there. Now you might find that your crust is very fragile and sometimes it can be tricky to get it out. Just be very, take it really slow and you should not have a problem. This will make 2 chaffles. So now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to heat up my heavy cream and I'll be right back. 30 seconds was like just right for the heavy cream. So now we're going to take our egg yolk mixture. So while whisking our egg yolk, we're going to drizzle in some of our hot cream. About half of it. There we go. And then go ahead and pour the rest in. We want to whisk the entire time. Just like that. Now we're going to take this back to the stove top. Alright, so here we are. We're over at the stove top. You can see it's starting to frothen and get thicker. This is on a low, in between low and medium heat. And you can see that it's starting to thicken along the edges. And I'm going to actually lift it up off of the heat and continue whisking the entire time. So just keep whisking and see how thick it's getting already. It's thickening up from the egg yolk. It's getting really thick. Yeah, this is how you make pudding. A lot of people don't realize that. They think, oh, won't it taste eggy? No. This is how pudding is made. So you can see that it's nice and thick. It's good, huh?
It's a lot more yellow in person.
Well, which is perfect for banana because you want it to have color. All right, so that looks really, really beautiful. So you notice I'm just holding up above the heat. And that's it. Our pudding is ready. We're going to go add our emulsion and flavor it, and we're done. So here we have our nice thickened pudding consistency. This is very similar to when I made my coconut cream pie, if you remember, and we added in coconut, and I'm gonna also add in, this is about I think it's a quarter of a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and this will thicken this even a little bit more. I just do a little light sprinkling and then a nice whisk. Alright, so there's our pudding. So you can see that it's really nice and thick, like a pudding. And now what we're going to add in is our extract. So I'm going to be doing 1/2 teaspoon of our extract. I'm going to whisk this in while drizzling this in. Now this is where you can taste it. That's really nice, you guys. That is really, really nice. So I definitely approve of this one. We can try this one. I don't think I'm going to tell the difference, to be honest. I think They both are so close. All right, so we're gonna set our pudding aside. I'm so excited for this chaffle. So we're gonna take half of our pudding mixture. Now I had to charge my camera battery, so I did stir in about like half a teaspoon or maybe a teaspoon of real butter. I stirred that in as well. And that's totally optional. I just did it to give it a little bit more of a richer, smoother consistency. It didn't really change the flavor, to be honest. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my sugar-free whipped heavy cream, and I'm going to do a little, do these all the way around the perimeter. Isn't that cute? Looks just like a pie. And then we're gonna take, let me find a spoon. One thing I'm always out of in this house is spoons. I'm going to take a nice, about half of the pie, and the pudding, and I'm just gonna put that right in the middle of our chaffle. Just like that. You can put as much as you want or as little, you know, depending on calculating out your macros and whatnot. And there you have it. So you can see there is quite a bit of pudding here for our last chaffle. So this can definitely be a chaffle for 2 people. And we'll finish that off with one more cute dollop right in the middle. And there's our banana cream pie. Yum! Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a taste test, and I wanna show you guys the inside. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it looks like a crust. Alrighty, I'm gonna taste it. It's the best banana pie I've ever had, to be honest. I am partial to my own chaffles, though. Mmm. Mmm. It's so delicious, you guys. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give me a like and share it with someone that you know loves banana cream pie. We'll see you in the next video.